death on me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know, yeah, this I know.
Okay, hey guys, it's Jocelyn and welcome back to my channel, Jocelyn Reads. And today I'm going to be doing the Booktube Real Talk tag, and I was tagged by Kayla from Path of Pages. This tag was created by Books with Alyssa J. I'm pretty sure I'll link the original video down below, and I'll also link Kayla's channel. Okay, so the first question is, what's something no one told you before you started your Booktube channel? And it would honestly be between something about like time management. Like, I didn't realize starting a book, like obviously I knew it was going to take time, but then it's not just making the videos that takes time, it's editing of course and uploading, but then it's also interacting with like different YouTubers, booktubers and things like that. And actually does take a lot of time. I want to catch up on all my friends' videos, but it does take a while, and then I feel bad if I don't watch them straight off the bat, but I know they don't care if I don't or not, if I do that or not. Another thing that no one told me was like, it's actually hard to find time to film. Like, I'm on my spring break and I'm like, okay, well I should be able to film every single day. But then with like people in the house, my mom's a teacher and she's like on break right now as well. And with like people in the house, like they're being loud. She was cleaning earlier and it was so loud and I couldn't film. And then my dad was on the phone because he got surgery on his eye, so he wasn't at work. He wasn't at work today, so he was on the phone being very loud. So it's really hard to find like time to film when it's actually quiet, so like you guys don't hear like a whole bunch of background noise. So yeah, no one told me that, and I didn't even think about that before I actually sat down and tried to film earlier. And I actually did film earlier, but it was too loud in the background. So yeah, no one told me that. That's something new that I learned. This question is, what's your opinion on like the typical booktube videos, such as like hauls, TBRs, and wrap-ups? And actually I love them. That's exactly how I got into watching booktube and like found out about the community, was from like watching like hauls and TBRs, because TBRs and wrap-ups and hauls are all things anyone can relate to, whether they're a booktuber or not. But like something like this, what I'm doing right now, Booktube Real Talk tag, that's not something someone who's not a booktuber can relate to. But we all, if you're a reader, you always buy books and you have like a TBR. You might not write it down, but you of course you have books that you want to read, and then you also have wrap-ups. You have books that you read that month. That's relatable to anyone that's not a booktuber. So I think that's something, I don't know why anyone would have a negative opinion on that. Like, I love the videos. I mean, I know people can think they're not unique, but then like when you make your channel and you do your own booktube videos, then you do them in a unique way. Like, there might be a typical wrap-up is typical, but the way you do your wrap-up might not be the same as anyone else. So yeah, I love wrap-ups, TBRs, and hauls, and I think they're amazing videos. Okay, so the next question is, what is an assumption that you made about booktube before you joined, and was it proven to be true? And an assumption that I had was that everyone had like super nice cameras and like filming equipment, like ring lights and things like that they film with to make their videos. And actually that assumption was proven wrong. Now actually being in the booktube community and like talking to more people and like experiencing more like behind the scenes stuff, I guess you could say, I realized that a lot of people use their phone in natural lighting, which is what I'm using right now. I mean, obviously it probably could be better if I actually had a camera, but your phone is not a bad thing to use in the beginning. It's definitely not as bad as I thought it would be using my phone. If you're holding back on starting a booktube because you don't have a camera and you might not have a ring light, I would say just use what you have. Use your phone. And I know a lot of people say this and you're probably like I was like, okay, yeah, right. But using your phone is actually not that bad. And the quality is not, I mean, it's not the best, but it's definitely not bad. So yeah, that's an assumption that I made that was completely wrong. A lot of people use like phones, iPads, different things like that, and I honestly couldn't tell that some people did use their phone until they told me that they use their phone. The next question is, what is something that you've done to help grow your booktube audience? And I would say book Twitter, honestly. It's the most genuine form of like connection that I've come across in the book community. Like, I just started my Bookstagram and everyone on there is nice. I'm not saying that, and I'm not saying that they're not genuine. I'm just saying that you're able to tell a person's personality way more on book Twitter than Bookstagram, because yeah, on Bookstagram you might have your captions, but you also have like your aesthetic, your pretty pictures. but on book Twitter, it's basically your personality and a profile. I actually just like posted on something on Twitter like yesterday where I was like happy that I got 40 subscribers. So I tweeted it out, not thinking anything about it. I'm like, I got 40 subscribers and I'm happy about it. And then like 20 more people subscribed to me, and like the tweet got like 70 something likes, which is maybe not be a lot to a lot of people, but I just started my Twitter, so I'm like, I'm famous. But yeah, so that happened, and I think like Twitter is the only place where that would have happened, at least in my opinion, because it's just it's like just a more open community, and it just, yeah, people are very supportive on book Twitter. I love book Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, please do, and DM me if you want to talk about any books. I love talking to people on book Twitter. So the next question is, what is a common mistake that you see new booktubers making? And honestly, I'm a new booktuber. Like, I'm the newest booktuber that I know. So I'm not one, I have like no grounds to talk about this at all. So I don't know. I would honestly just say something like, I mean, I know Kayla mentioned maybe not editing things out, and I agree with that. Maybe not editing things out. Maybe filming vertically so you can see like the black boxes around their screen. It's way more visually appealing to film horizontally, so then like the whole screen is filled up when you upload it on YouTube. So maybe that. But yeah, I don't know that many mistakes, and honestly, I'm not one to speak about new booktubers making mistakes because I'm a new booktuber myself. The next question is, what are your thoughts on sponsorships and working with publishers? And honestly, I think it's so cool. Like, I feel like that's what Booktube is for. Like, obviously it's for interacting with people, but I think every single person on Booktube, we're all book lovers. So who wouldn't love to work with publishers that are publishing your favorite books, who can send you your books your favorite books before they even come out? Like, I think that's amazing, and I think it's a dream come true for like anyone on Booktube. So I'm not sure why there would be any type of like negativity surrounding that, because like, it's just amazing. It's like a book nerd's dream to work with publishers. Like, what? It's a dream come true. Like, if that happened to me, I would be so freaking happy. So yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I actually think it's like amazing. And sponsorships as well. Like, you're making money doing something that you love. So like, hello, that's amazing. Like, not a lot of people can say that. Okay, so the next question is, do you think Booktube is dying? And I would say no. I can see why people would think that Booktube is dying if they're following like a lot of the really big booktubers. Then you might see them, they're not posting as much, and that's because they have like bigger opportunities. Like, I know a lot of them are like publishing books and doing things like that, and like talking to Michelle Obama, so maybe they don't have as much time to film actual Booktube videos. So then it may seem like your subscription feed is getting like less videos or less content. And so then I can understand why you would think Booktube is dying. But like, I feel like if you expand your horizons and like you subscribe to new people or like new booktubers, then you would see like Booktube is definitely not dying. Just being on Twitter, I've seen a lot of people making booktubes, and I've seen a lot of people consistently putting out content. So if your subscription feed seems like a little low on book content, I would definitely look up things like the Booktube newbie tag, or just if you like vlogs, type in reading vlogs, and then limit the time limit to like maybe like this month when you filter it on YouTube, and you can find a lot of people that way. And I think that's like an amazing way to just get to know new people and new personalities. I feel like you just have to take that step to find different people, because if you look, you could definitely tell that Booktube is not dying. Okay, so the last question is to tag your friends, and I want to tag Jessica at Theatrical Reader and Tate at, I think, Bookish Constellations. These are two girls I love so much. They're really nice. Their channels are amazing. I'm gonna tag them down, I'm gonna put them down below, obviously. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I'm so excited to put out new content on my channel, and I'm just so excited to be a part of Booktube. So yeah, thank you. Have a good one.